It should. Good morning. We are about to hear from the former Commander of Operations of Special Branch from 1998 till 2003, Colin Black. His name has come up a lot during the inquiry. He wasn't a member of the SDS, but he had oversight of them in a wider role with Special Branch. I feel like we've heard of him from nearly all the managers and also some of the officers. What are we hoping to hear from him today, Colin?
I was responsible for everything. He sits. No, we're not doing that. So he sits at the top of their particular pile. Yeah. He's commander of Special Branch. He's the person in charge. He's the one where the book goes up. To so he's involved in lots of discussions because everybody wants to shut responsibility up to him. So we've had a lot with all the managers either push the dirt down to the bottom or shove it up. None of them are ever responsible. The problem with him is that he hasn't got anybody to shove it up to. Yeah. So I'm expecting a lot of shitting on the officers, the immediate commanders underneath him, such as HM 58, 53, maybe Mike Dell. He blamed them for him not knowing anything about all the terrible things that were going on, and he didn't see any of the paperwork even though he initialed them.
Yeah, we can fully imagine because one thing that the SDS problem the SDS officers have had, the managers particularly, is that there's not a lot of whataboutery that they can do. They're being questioned about their role. Whereas for Colin Black, he can go, well, I was doing all these other things, I had all these other responsibilities, and all these other areas that Special Branch are involved in.
But he clearly has a soft spot for the SDS. He think he's one of the mob that think they're the jewel in the crown of the SDS. All this wonderful intelligence gathering we're gathering for the sake of gathering intelligence. This is wonderful. We gather intelligence, and they gather lots of intelligence, and they're very good officers.
Yeah.
And I don't know if those who've been following quiet remember, David Barr read out the list of all the people who were on Lambert's watch, Dell's watch, who were just like, but you can't say this was a well-managed unit.
Right.
The same applies to him. He's the oversight. He's the one who's meant to be ensuring that the DCI is doing the job, the superintendents are doing the job, that the policies are there. To use a terrible non-vegan phrase, fish rots from the head. Yeah. He's the head.
Yeah. And he was in charge at a time where a lot of changes came in. Ripper comes in.
MPYU also helps look at.
Right. Yeah. So there's supposedly he should have been responsible for modernizing the unit, which we know didn't happen. But it was during his time that a lot of that paperwork we've seen, which has clearly been treated like a tick box exercise, a copy and paste exercise, that was his responsibility.
And if anything, the quality of the management unit takes a step back. As terrible as he is, 68 does try to bring in, 86 tries to bring in some reforms under Evans and Lambert, and then 58 and 53. There's this slide back into the little boys club, no paperwork. Let's just cut and paste all the documents. You got a psychometric reference saying this person's terrible. Yeah, let's employ them. So this is all. He's got the fundamental responsibility to recognize and do something about all this. Yeah. And also, he'll be the one who knows about the huge expense payouts and the mink farm and, John Dines getting paid, what was it, 2 million?
2.5 million,
2.5 million,
just to move house.
Just to move house. It's like, I'm still going for that.
Insane.
But he's the one. This is good. This is good value for money. 2 spies that have been on his thing. Yeah. So, I can't honestly believe they've only given 1 day to all they've got to cover.
Yeah, it is ridiculously short amount of time. Also, a lot of those questions around, whose responsibility? Oh, it wasn't us, it was C Squad. Well, he's above C Squad as well. So when it comes to these questions around giving information to private corporations, all that flow of information that goes, where does it go after the SDS? Well, theoretically, Colin's your man to answer all those questions.
Yes, and one of the responsibilities that they have is what's called a prayer meeting, or was in the previous branch called a prayer meeting, which is when the various heads of the squads get together and decide what's the intelligence requirements, what's the tasking, and this, from what we understand, then trickles down to the SDS, and so we need intelligence on these groups, or we need intelligence to reclaim the streets, or animal rights. These are the priorities. But he's the person sitting on top and overseeing all of that.
Yeah. So in theory, a lot of Colin should be able to answer a lot of these questions. We can only hope that he hasn't had selective memory loss, as it seems to be the case for so many people who are involved in any way with the SDS. If he hasn't, we could get an answer to a lot of long-standing questions. I'm not holding my breath.
No, I'm not holding my breath. It's like, he was paid the good books as the commander in order not to see anything. I think that's the way the civil service works.
It appears so, yeah. Well, the broadcast will be starting at 10:15. We'll do we'll do updates throughout the day. As we say, he's only here for one day. You would hope it would be a long day. Who knows whether it will or not. But we'll be doing like the reaction videos in the breaks. Thanks to everybody who's liked this video, who shares it. Tell your friends. Comment, please comment. Please, if you've got any questions, if it's unclear what we're telling you, please leave a comment asking us to explain more fully. Sometimes we're prone to kind of forgetting that not everybody's got all the like introductory knowledge to this topic that so many of us who follow it so closely do. So please do get in touch. All right, thanks for joining, and we'll see you during the first break, which will